Hi, this is Chris Tutt from West Wickham Health and Fitness. Today I'm interviewing Paul from Riverfords, organic produce, free delivery, and I'm just going to take the camera off from Paul and ask Paul some questions. Lovely. So Paul, thank you for coming today to my home and bringing your box with you and explaining what Riverfords is all about. So are you able just to give me some information on Riverfords, you know, who founded it, how long it's been in business, that sort of thing?
Yeah, Riverford's been going for 25 years now. It's founded by the Watson family in Devon, and they started off out the back of an old car delivering boxes to 20 to 30 of their neighbours.
Oh, right.
And over the years it's grown, and the demand for the boxes has grown, and we've diversified, and we now have 5 farms around the country, and we simply grow where the soil is best for that produce. So everything we do is seasonal, everything is organic. We're still family owned. There's no big business involved in what we do. We all own a little bit of the business around the country, and we deliver our veg boxes to customers all around. We do about 40,000 boxes a week throughout the country to all different people from all our farms.
Wow. Now, can you tell me what the difference between organic is and what supermarket vegetables are, please?
The main difference with our boxes is that everything we do has been approved by the Soil Association, so there's no chemicals being used. Every single thing, without fail, will have the Soil Association logo on it,
Okay.
which is that one there.
Yeah.
And they are the guiding body for organic produce. So it's by and large been grown naturally.
Okay.
It's seasonal. It's been grown naturally. It's not been pushed on. It's not been grown in warehouses. It's not had chemicals dripped on it. And sometimes that makes it difficult for organic farmers. We need more land. We need the right sort of land. And when the weather's bad, like it has been this year, some of our crops don't get through. So we then have to replace them in our boxes, but we always tell our customers what's happened, and most people understand, particularly any allotment holders or gardeners will understand this year has been one of the worst on records for farming and growing produce.
Wow. Can you tell me what you think is the difference between shop bought veg and organic veg?
Most shop-borne veg will be have been grown intensively. It has to be grown that way. So quite often salad, for example, will be grown in large warehouses with the light manipulated and chemicals grown on it. It will then go into a warehouse, and of course it will be grown for durability. To get that produce there, it will be grown probably for durability as opposed to for flavour. Because we grow on our own farms, it literally comes from the farms to the customer within a couple of days. And as you can see here, the carrots have still got mud on them.
Yeah.
So that's
the genuine article.
It's a genuine article. It's grown for flavour.
Yeah.
Because it's all very well being nice and worthy and saying organic, but people wouldn't buy organic unless it tasted better. They wouldn't buy our boxes unless the produce tasted better. And that's what we aim for: flavour above everything else.
So quality rather than quantity.
Yes, definitely, yes. And you can see here with our Romanesco cauliflowers, we've got 2 small ones here. They've got a lovely nutty flavour, like a cauliflower, but it's slightly different. It's one of the few variants of a traditional veg which tastes better than the original.
Right.
And it's wonderful stir-fried or steamed, to just break off the florets and treat it as a normal cauliflower.
I mean, it's just a work of art, isn't it? It's just beautiful, yeah.
It's also known as a coral cauliflower.
Oh, okay, okay.
For obvious reasons, but this time of year it's great. They don't last for very long, but you can keep them in the fridge just like you would a cauliflower, and it just tastes wonderful.
Okay, so organic veg then is really for the taste, because some people actually think that the cost of organic over normal veg is not worth it, but if you buy quality and you get the taste from your food, you won't eat as much. Do you find that as well?
Definitely, yes. Most of our customers will make up meals that are largely consisting of veg, and then eat less quantities of meat, but they'll eat good quality meat.
Yeah.
And again, we're current RSPCA independent retailer for our meat, so with less meat and more flavoursome vegetables, you not only eat healthier, but you eat tastier as well.
Yeah, lovely. Okay, so what prices do your boxes start at?
This box here,
Yep.
without the cauliflowers,
Yep.
is £10.35,
Okay.
and that includes delivery. And
Right.
there's no contract with it. People order as and when they want. Some people order every week, some every fortnight, some just when they need it.
Yeah.
And so in this box this week you'll get a nice bunch of cherry tomatoes.
Yeah.
I'll get a butternut squash of a pretty good size.
Yes.
Get some broccoli.
Yeah, that's a nice size,
It's
isn't
a nice
it?
size
Yeah.
of broccoli. A nice strong cabbage.
Yeah.
A kilo of potatoes, and these are, as you can see there, they're triplo potatoes. They're great for roasting or for baking, and great for chips as well.
Okay.
A few carrots in there, quite a few carrots for a meal, and some onions.
Yeah, right, lovely.
And that'll change every single week.
Yeah. So that's like a normal sort of standard box,
That's our smallest box we do, our mini box.
for 2 to 3 people.
For 2 to 3 people
Yeah.
who may be out working, don't eat in every day.
Yeah.
A lot of our customers work in the city and they don't cook every day, so
No.
they won't be eating, or they'll be eating out. So
Yeah.
that box is ideal for smaller families who are out and about.
Yeah. Now I know you do fruit boxes as well.
Yes, we do.
What's typically in a fruit box?
Normally it'll be all seasonal, and plus things like bananas, because these days people want bananas
Yeah.
on a regular basis. Typically you'll have apples, pears normally grown in Kent in season,
Yeah.
and the apples will change and the pears will change every week of the variety. There'll be bananas in it, there may be some kiwi, grapes, strawberries in season, even
Yeah.
raspberries, blueberries, blackcurrants. And this week we've also got pomegranates, we've got custard apples, which are great. And
So there's a wide variety, isn't
range,
there?
yes, and as well as the staple, we try to give people stuff that's a little bit interesting as well, that they maybe not tried before.
Yeah.
So we'll have red gooseberries on when they're on. Which
Oh,
are
I
really
love
sweet.
gooseberries,
Yeah, they're
yeah.
really sweet as compared to the green gooseberries.
Green ones are quite sour, aren't
yes. So we'll have rhubarb as well. So we'll have a whole variety within our fruit boxes, and to buy separately.
they? Okay. Now I've looked in the box and there's a few things in there that I wouldn't even know how to cook, like
Yeah.
the butternut squash. You know, I make a
Yeah.
soup from it, but I wouldn't know really how to cook it.
Yeah.
Tell me about your recipe books that you have.
Well, we've got a recipe book here, which
Yeah.
is our first cookbook. We've got another one out, but this is our first cookbook that we did, and this goes through veg, and we've even got a chapter on mud and earth in it.
Okay.
And it goes through nice and straightforwardly how to cook things like butternut squash, which is great roasted. It's great.
Oh yes, roasted vegetables,
yeah,
ratatouille,
yeah, that sort of
things
thing.
like
It's
that. Yeah.
fantastic. You can make chips out of it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
it's
God,
great.
that's
It's,
great. Healthier chip,
The only
guys.
thing is, don't put it in the oven whole; it will explode.
Okay.
And
Don't tell your kids that
yeah,
one.
we use it. It's great in slow cookers. So if you could.
Oh, really?
Yeah, just put the whole contents of the box in a slow cooker.
Oh, that'd be fab.
And it will come out, and this will break down more than potatoes or carrots, so it'll give it a nice thick and sweet flavour.
Okay.
But it's a wonderful veg.
Now, I saw that you had a book just purely on vegetables. I mean, not your recipe book.
This one?
No, the other
Oh,
one.
this one, yes. We
It's your A to Z of vegetables.
Yes, we give this to all our customers.
Okay.
When they start ordering from us, and it just goes through and it explains to them how to store stuff, how to cook it. It goes on about broccoli here. So it says to keep broccoli cold. It tells you how to make a pasta sauce with it.
Oh, right.
So it's
Yeah.
all sorts of things like that. Got chapters on garlic, kale. We've got a lot of kale on at the moment. There's some wonderful black kale on at the moment, which is
Oh, wow.
flavourful. So it goes through every veg we do.
So you don't just obviously provide the vegetables to people. What you're doing as well is educating people
Yeah.
on why you produce it like
Yeah.
you do organically, what they can do with it, how they can store it, and the website, I believe, has a lot of information on it. Tell us a bit about the website.
Yeah, our website has lots and lots of recipes, but it also has small videos. So, for example, at the moment, a lot of people are making a green chutney for Christmas, and we're selling the kit. But on the online, we also have a video of how to do it.
Okay.
And it's the same when we're doing jam making, and it's the same with there'll be a video about butternut squash, what
Yeah.
to do with it. So people aren't too sure. They can go online, look at our videos, and then follow it step by step. And it's not being done by fancy designer chefs. It's very much straightforward in a kitchen, what to do with a butternut squash or something like that.
Yeah, lovely. So there's lots of support, lots of recipe ideas. You deliver to the door. It's very healthy. It's good for you. Like for like, you said that you're actually cheaper than the supermarkets, organic for organic.
We tend to be cheaper than the supermarkets for organic. If you could get all the range, which often you can't. But certainly, I very regularly price our produce, and I find it to be sometimes substantially cheaper than the supermarkets. Supermarket organic, and sometimes even cheaper than supermarket non-organic. Our milk, for example, which comes from our own herd, so it's a single herd organic milk, and it comes out at 99 pence a litre.
Wow, that is.
So our eggs are £2.09 for 6, and you can go and see the chickens being moved around the fields as they go.
Yeah.
So it is very straightforward food, which our customers can visit our farms, see how it's produced. There's no hiding at all in anything we do.
Where's the nearest farm to here? Is it?
We've got our farm in Kent, which is down in Cranbrook, where
Right.
our apples and pears are grown for us. After that, we've got a farm in Hampshire, just down at the end of the M3, just where it starts with the 303.
Okay.
About an hour away.
Yeah.
And we grow a lot of salad stuff down. We've got a lot of our hens there. Then we've got a farm up near Peterborough, where obviously the cauliflowers and the cabbages come from. That's the land for there.
Okay.
And our onions. And then we've got a big farm in Devon, and we've got a restaurant there, and we've got another one up in the northwest.
Right. Okay. So, plans for growth as well?
Yeah, we keep growing, and we keep looking for more farms that will work with us.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
It's very much working with us. We don't buy farms over. We work with them, and they come under the Riverford name.
Yeah.
And we work towards the same ethos. It's very much an ethos-driven thing. So we're hoping we'll get more farms as we go.
Are you finding that a lot more people are switching from supermarkets to organic veg? Are you finding that there's a trend?
Our customers are always. Our customer base is always growing. We just carry on and do what we do. We find that customers like the way they like to know where their produce comes from. It's more and more people love to know where it's come from. They don't feel comfortable with something that's been shrink wrapped. I mean, why, for example, should you shrink wrap a cucumber? It's got its own cover anyway. What does it mean? It probably means it will fall apart if you take the plastic off. So they just like to know where it comes from, and they feel confident of the way we grow things.
Okay, now you're West Wickham based. Yep. When do you do your deliveries?
We deliver in West Wickham on a Saturday morning, and we never wake people up. We just deliver and leave it outside.
Yeah.
We start about 4 in the morning on a Saturday. We just whiz round Bromley Common, down through Hayes Lane, and back up West Wickham High Street before the shops open. So
okay, so when do people need to get deliveries into you by for a Saturday delivery?
It's 10 o'clock on a Thursday evening.
Okay,
so
10 p.m. Thursday.
Yeah, it's basically it's an online ordering, but if people that haven't got online facilities, they phone me up and we'll put the order in for them.
Okay, now what is your phone number, Paul?
It's a Dartford number. It's 01322 271 600.
Lovely. Okay, anything else you would like to talk about?
No, I mean, for people who are working with you chaps on what you're doing, we'd like to offer them some advantages for trying us.
Brilliant.
And again, everything we do, there's no contract, there's no ties. We don't tie you into long must-have boxes. People come and go as they want. But what we'd like to do for your customers is to offer them our cookbook free on their second delivery, and their fourth veg box free if they place a regular order with us. And
brilliant,
thank you. That could be either weekly or fortnightly.
Yeah.
Again, there's no ties with that. If it either works for people or it doesn't.
Yeah, absolutely.
But, we're not. There's no small print or anything like that.
Yeah.
Just say if you place a regular order, we'll offer you that.
Okay, that's fantastic. Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.